Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for January the 22nd, 2025. And good morning, Chris, and good morning, Taz.
Good morning, Mom.
Mom.
Good morning. Sorry,
Did we or is Mom quiet?
I was finishing up some ground stuff.
Where are my cases of black
Okay.
wine?
You drank them all, Board King. That's where your wine is.
Okay.
I have the worst cup of coffee this morning. Ugh.
Oh no.
Oh, for whatever
What's
reason.
wrong with it?
Well, it's not a dark roast. I usually buy dark roast, but this one sounded good. I was wrong.
But that wasn't actually good.
Yeah.
That's the
Maybe
worst.
it's just not a coffee made for having cream in it. Maybe it's a coffee that's designed to be drunk black or maybe with sugar. It's not really bitter enough for sugar, so I'm thinking maybe it's just a coffee you drink black. But it's not going on the I'm buying this again list.
Maybe you should try putting Bailey's in it.
Yeah, I have a big day today, but that would definitely help. So how's everyone doing this morning?
No.
Kind of not been to bed.
When do you go back to work?
So
Tomorrow?
like you went to bed but partially, or kinda you didn't
Yeah,
do it
yeah,
all
okay,
and
okay,
you're
so-
now dying.
I went to
I'm
bed at
exhausted.
like 10 o'clock my time. I slept. I woke up feeling pretty good, like I slept all night.
Uh-huh.
Looked at the clock. It was only midnight.
Yeah, I have that happen every now and then.
I'm like, wait a minute. So I just started playing Star Trek.
Yeah, I've done that too. It's one reason I put the computer upstairs, so it's a matter of, okay, I don't feel like I need to get up yet, but I could go play Trek, but that would mean going all the way upstairs. Nah, I'm not going to do that.
And then I just played the longest mission I don't like. I don't like long missions.
Yeah, which one did you do that you don't like?
Lucky 7.
Oh, I love Lucky
God.
7.
It's just too long.
No. Too long is measure of morality.
Lucky number 7 is the TFO I use to bug old Lexington when I want to spend my channel point.
The only drawback to Lucky 7 is it's a solo-only mission. You can't make your friends do it with you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
My goodness.
hey, well, some of us like it. So there. I will say that the weapon they give you for each of the characters is sufficient to take on the enemy. Versus sometimes when it feels like when you're doing one of their tunes, you don't get enough good stuff.
Wasn't there a mission where we get the Sword of Kalis?
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
mission was that?
Quark's Lucky 7.
No, I didn't get that.
What?
Was it in
Yeah,
there?
we get the Sword of Kalis in Quark's Lucky 7, don't we?
No, I mean for
No.
like for the character to keep.
Yeah, no, it's well, maybe it was an event. I thought you got it though at the end. of
No,
that episode.
because it's
I
no,
don't
I
know, it might have
didn't.
been event or something. I don't think they've tampered with the rewards for episodes themselves.
'Cause the only thing I got from Lucky 7 was the Lex throwing knives.
Oh, that's right. That is Lex throwing knives. La 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 la. Blah, 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 blah.
Maybe it's that Iconian one where the Kalis. No, not in the.
Isn't
I
Quark's
didn't-
Lucky 7 the part of the Iconian arc?
No, Quark's Lucky
No.
7 is part of the Gamma arc. You're right. You steal it in that one.
Yeah,
Let's see.
'cause I
if we
could
can
have
find-
swore we got it in one of the missions.
We
Been a while
did get
since
it
I've actually
someplace.
played
I'm
those
looking.
episodes.
It's not the Klingon War because I
No,
completed
we
that
have it
one
before that.
yesterday.
But the one when you resurrect Lorel, like
Yeah, but
clone her or whatever.
you don't get to keep it in that one, so.
Nah, I don't know.
Let's see.
Because it was one of the older ones, I swear.
Let's see. Sort of careless. Blah 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 blah. It's Fikiri Front Mission Afterlife. It's unobtainable for the Federation.
For Klingon, right?
Klingons only.
Klingon.
Yeah.
Okay, but not for like Federation.
Right. Yeah, so it's an in-game episode 1, and not hard one because Afterlife isn't hard.
I always thought like even the Federation people got like the sort of chaos.
Yeah, no. Hey, the Federation gets enough toys. They should be willing to share their toys once in a while.
But Klingons have all the best toys.
Yeah, I know. That's because they're Klingons. Good morning, swear I'm not wasted. Greetings from your car at 32 degrees, please. Why are you in your car? Unless you're driving someplace. Please don't tell me you're sleeping in your car. It's supposed to be...
I've slept in a car before.
I have slept
Very
in a car.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well,
especially for someone my height.
Yeah. Oh, just finished work. Knowing I have to drive out to Bloomington today and back tomorrow morning, so it'll be light both ways, I still thought, it's really cold, so I've got a blanket, I've got an air mattress, I've got a pillow, I've got warm clothes, I've got water, I've got food, just in case I have to, either stay in the car or walk out someplace.
Oh, crap. Sorry, my language.
No worries.
I dropped my cough drops.
Oh, don't drop your cough drops. Oh, that's a thought. Maybe I should get some cough drops. I woke up with a stuffy nose, which I'm sure you can hear. I'm thinking, no, I'm not getting sick today.
Nose.
I am not getting sick today. That's all there is to it. So today, so far, I have 5 dreadnoughts.
Oh, I'm not even on one of those characters. I'm on my level 50 character.
Okay. Well,
For fun.
That's fine.
Not even worried
you don't
about
have to party
endeavors
with
today.
us. That's all I've looked at so far. Oh, I didn't even look to see what's coming up.
What's today? The universal thing.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
Let's see, we just
Wait a
did...
minute, I have the list too.
Oh, God. Next 2 days.
It's in.
You can skip the universals for the next 2 days. 4 days. Today is Gravity Kills. Friday for the weekend is Days of Doom.
Yeah, your favorite, Mom.
Yeah, no, the next 2 is just like, nope. I am fine, thank you.
And I'll skip Mondays.
Monday is the VREX, rather.
Yeah, I can never get that unless I'm like with you guys.
Yeah, well, if you're off work, we'll go spawn camp someplace.
Probably sleeping in that day.
Okay, so the new...
Since I'm back to work.
The new event started yesterday, which is the meta campaign and the Arena of Sompek or Kobayashi Maru.
And not to worry, it works just as intended, I promise.
Well, it's
What's
giving you... It says, when you get your rewards list, it says that you got the 50 campaign points, but it's not showing up on the screen saying you got the 50 campaign points. So hopefully
you're getting the 50 campaign points towards the old reputation thingy.
But it says,
So
I know people are saying it says
so it
campaign
goes
6,
into
but
the
it
new
actually
one.
says campaign 7. So I don't know what's going on with that one. See, it says event campaign 7.
Well, it doesn't show anything for campaign 7 in progression here. For
Right, that's
me
what I'm saying.
either, so.
But when you get... Hold up, when you get the list, does it say, it just says campaign points. It doesn't say towards campaign 6, does it?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Well, what now?
Okay, when you're doing the Kobayashi Maru or the other one, you're supposed to get your campaign progress, but it's not showing on the campaign progress graph.
Are they giving out the wrong...
No, only if you complete the entire thing.
No.
Every
no.
day you complete the thingy, you get tokens for the...
Right, you
like,
get 50
points
towards
for
your
the-
campaign progress over the course of the full year.
Yep.
But it's
Oh.
not showing on the graph. It's showing that you've got the campaign points, but it's not showing that it's on the chart. So I don't know where the goof is. Somebody said it was campaign 6, but it does say campaign 7 on it.
Every campaign 7, that should be the number now.
Right, well, it's right there, campaign 7.
So Strangely enough, there's something bugged. How does that happen? This game never had bugs.
Yeah, I swear it does show it on the individual campaigns. So if you look on the featured campaign, it's giving me the right amount here, showing that I've got one done. But it's not showing on the campaign progress, on the event
Even
campaign chart.
campaign shows blank.
Right.
Me too. By the way, did you look at the freighter model? It's something completely new that they made just now. It has never been in the game.
What? The freighter?
The Kobayashi Maru. Yeah, the freighter. Kobayashi Maru reward.
I
If you
didn't.
click on the featured. No, if you click on the featured in the event tab. Events tab?
Fine.
We're just there.
I'm looking. I clicked the wrong click.
Yeah.
on, brain.
This one.
Gosh darn it! It's yeah.
Why are you opening the Zen store,
Oh.
Mom?
Because my mouse is slightly off alignment. So when
Why
I'm
is your mouse
here,
slightly off alignment?
because it happens every now and then, I have to
Just
go back.
tap J and tap J on your.
Oh, I've never done
keyboard.
that. Hey, you learn something new every day.
J is for journal, and you can skip to the events.
Well,
Yeah, go to
yeah,
the
I don't-
you featured.
Oh,
The ship looks like a lady racer.
If you
Does
click on the
not.
picture,
it
you
looks
full
like a
view.
horseshoe crab.
I would give it like it has some sort of Kardashian
It does,
left over. It does have that.
Horseshoe crab or a trilobite, maybe?
Oh, I love horseshoe crabs. They're so cute.
Oh, look at
Trilobites
it. Doesn't
are
it
so
look like a horseshoe
adorable.
crab?
It does. More like a trilobite, to be honest. But
I swear
I like the engines. You can rotate it, by the way.
It is rotating all by its. Oh, you mean the other way? That's fine.
Yeah, you can rotate it from every angle by yourself. Just drag over it with the mouse.
I swear, obviously, the Voyager package
lot
is
of
there.
Yeah, but it's the same ship you get for the Zen store. But the package also gives you the Kaizen heavy radar, which gives you an Admiralty ship, so some people deemed worthy.
And the Kazon ship is in the Infinity Lockbox Tier 5 stuff, so.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the
Yeah.
equivalent, yeah.
Yeah, I've got
I
that
had
one.
it before, so. There's a lot of pipes on this ship, like if you look on the underside and on the sides.
Swear, we will be talking to you, and please drive safely. He's on his way home.
I like
Who's
the
that?
engine sections of the freighter. The aft segments of the engines. I guess it's engineering part.
It's kind of generic-y looking.
I mean, freighters aren't supposed to be like this. Probably just belongs to one of the minor races, but it does have a engineering.
You know, if it was
Freighter.
a real freighter, I would love to see here and there. I like the Aztecing they've got, but can you imagine if somebody just had a big patch on there with a couple of bolts hammered in place? That's what it needs. Maybe a little duct tape.
Yeah, there could be there could be like a vanity shield of rugged visuals,
Yeah.
so it just makes ship look like it's old and battled and seasoned. I mean, this one looks kind of fine. The colors of different parts of the hull
Yeah.
do have different shades, so they do look like it's been weathered. But
Talia
could
says
use-
maybe the code for the progress of the event begins with the letters B, A, K. Funny. In case you weren't aware, if you have a Baku duty officer, they've become gone, and baked tribbles are now gone.
Yes, the baked tribbles are extinct.
Yeah, it's like the letters B, A, K disappeared.
maybe they just really went extinct. They're just keeping up with the lore.
But you still have the spaces where they were before the patch. And yes, they're aware of it. Excuse me 1 second.
And none of the 32nd century ships visually cloak. I mean, the effect is there. You get the stats for cloaking. Like if it's a battle cloak, you get faster maneuverability and speed and stuff like that. But your ship is still visible, like for you and for everyone else. It's still visible. I don't know if enemies detect you, but yeah. They borked it. There is no effect of the cloaking. There's no, invisibility / transparency on the ship model after you cloak. It's just like you're still there.
See,
There's
I
no sound
saw
for it either.
Something earlier.
But they borked things.
Mm-hmm.
Shockingly. I know, it's shocking. I never expected that. Not after the last one.
Somebody posted something. Mar Hawkman posted something that
But I noticed that
Borticus
people have
is
different
aware
types
of some of the issues that are going on. But I don't remember where he put the info.
From what I've seen, actually, people have different types of bugs as well. Because, like, for example, some people have noticed that you get the unlock for additional DOFs.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally you have like 4, but you can purchase the 2 additional slots for them.
Right.
And some of them are not available. Like they're blank, they've been stolen. But I have all of them, so I don't think stuff is consistent between other people. Because Stu made a video of stuff he's missing after the patch, and he's missing a lot more stuff than I'm missing on my end. So there's been all over the place things happening here.
So this is what Jeremy said yesterday. German localization. Jeez, I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice.
Don't lose your voice,
I don't know what that is. Bugs we know about from today's release. German localization issues. No win scenario not giving EC7 progress. Kazon Raider from the giveaway was tradable. They've turned that off. And claiming the Voyager giveaway doesn't give a discount to the Fleet LRSS variant.
Oh, well.
So they're aware of all those things. And then Mar Hawkman brought them up to speed on the baked tribbles and the Baku. So we will see what happens there.
Oh, there's things that they can figure out. Stuff like that has been disappearing and then has been returned later on. Hopefully they can figure out.
So Tully says like backle close and backleths and things that are invisible. Should we go shoot things?
So, backle cloak? What's that? Yeah,
It's a
I
joke.
would like so. I've got Hark frigates and I've got a Lakari TFO to do.
Okay. Taz, have you finished all of your stuff already?
Yeah.
Of course he has.
We're back to normal then. the traits are back and he's back to normal.
That's okay. Zenkethi front, does that work for everyone?
Yeah, sure.
That's your Lucari TFO.
Yeah.
Don't get me one of my dreadnoughts. Wee woo?
Wee woo.
Wee woo detected.
Don't forget I'm not here tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try and sleep in at the hotel since my son's staying here. The backlith. What the heck's a backlith?
I know what a batleth is.
I don't know what a batlith is. What's a backlith? Is that when you don't have, like you've got a gown that's fancy front, but there's nothing behind it, or it's really low cut in the back?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a batlith. Is the Klingon weapon.
Ooh, stuff is working again.
Am I working? It's funny, I checked and I thought it might be something wrong with the cloaks, or maybe just the battle cloaks, but no, it's just a 32nd century. Because if anything, cloaks the old-fashioned way where it's just phasing out, like the Romulan ships, that still works. So they just broken the 32nd century ships, all of them. Faction or non-faction oriented.
That's interesting.
I don't know why. It's
why
never been
ready
an
for
issue.
this conversion to Deca?
Oops.
Got a bomb, I got a bomb.
Somebody else got it.
I miss the... I hate that when they removed the... Oh, stop tracking me. You remember what every ship had a crew complement? No.
Oh, yeah.
Yep,
It was an entire mechanic for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm kind of like... I'm not salty they removed it because it was very detrimental to the ability to repair a hull in space during combat if you have too many losses. But I'm missing the fact that they've taken out the crew complement count from statistics of the ship.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
I would still like to know how many crew members does the ship have the capacity for. I remember the Odyssey was 2,500, which was the standard crew complement for a ship of that size. And I think the Star Cruiser was around 2,000, or like the Galaxy class. But like, I still would like, because there have been so many new classes introduced with different sizes and all that. I wish we still have that statistic mentioned. Like, it's irrelevant to the gameplay, but for my sanity's sake, like, I wish the crew complement info was still there.
You need it for your headcanon, right?
Yeah, my headcanon needs this. I need to know, like, when I'm writing stuff like myself, like when I post screenshots and I mention crew capacity and stuff like that, I would still like to have some sort of mentioned in canon, or like at least in game canon info on that. I really miss that. It's not hard to like figure out if the ship is like, I don't know, a kilometer of length, for instance, like the Odyssey is. Like the crew complement would be something accommodating 2,500 people. I remember the Dyson ship, the Dyson Obelisk, sorry, the Obelisk carrier was around 3,000 people capacity.
Yeah,
it was a significantly large ship. That was crew capacity, and now then you can just imagine how much passengers, for example, it could take. But that would they remove all that statistic from all of the ship packs, and it's not mentioned anywhere.
It's just a little fun bit.
The had like 9,000 complete in crew capacity.
Which one?
The Voku.
Which one? I don't.
The Klingon carrier.
Oh yeah. Well, like, if they mention that part in like the Enterprise J, you would love to put the info that it's like 10,000 people.
Yeah.
Because I think that Drexler, when he was designing it, that was his imagining. I bumped into some. Oh, god damn it!
What?
You had to use brace for impact, so you didn't lose your crew when torpedoes impacted you.
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, that was on one side. I think that was not such a bad mechanic. It's just that I don't think the recovery of the speed recovery of your ship should be impacted by it. There are also like automated systems, or like dots you can deploy. That can still do the repairs without people actually physically working on that stuff. I think it wasn't necessary to remove it altogether. Yeah, like,
it was fun though.
I liked seeing the little statistic under the name of the ship that, you know, it showed the number of people you hover over it, and it tells you how much people you still have alive.
Yeah.
And were injured and stuff like that. It was kind of cool. I mean, it was kind of in line with what we knew about SDO in general. I mean, in Star Trek in general.
It was a really good balancing tool, because the smaller the ship, the fewer the crew. So if you were running an escort and you took some 2 or 3 serious torpedo hits, you kind of were out of the game.
Yeah, you had to do some healing time.
That was an interesting mechanic. Like, you needed time to recover the ship, and now you can just press a button. You have 100% capacity of the hull, and you're back in business.
Well, your crew appreciates not dying as much, and I understand why you got to do it. Otherwise, people are out of it waiting for it to heal.
I remember when you took damage to your sick bay, it affected the speed of recovery as well. That was such a cool gimmick, though.
Yeah,
it was gimmicky, but it was still not the worst idea.
It's not the worst idea. I'm gonna run down and grab a coffee, because this is definitely not working with the. No, this is not working. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I kind of missed that. I remember when I started, I was impressed that they actually had such detail. Like, they thought about stuff like this, because it's not every game will actually take that kind of thing into an account, you know.
This is true.
And I think for the time where SDO was introduced, that kind of element of the thing, like no other game that has spacefaring has that kind of a thing that you have to like be careful, like have the repair means of, because if you have a damaged sick bay, your capacity to repair is automatically diminished because the recovery rate of your crewmen is affected. That was a cool thing. I miss those kind of details. I actually got back I reclaimed the Star Cruiser, the Tier 6 Star Cruiser that they given up not so long ago.
There is a reason that I am an engineer and I primarily used to fly cruisers.
Yeah, I love
Back in the
cruisers.
day,
It's probably my favorite ship class.
yeah, back in the day, you could pretty much outlast everyone in PvP. It was so nice.
Yeah. But that's not anymore. Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
So
Now
wait,
the
we no
PvP is down to
longer.
a second.
Wait, with the new space dock, do we no longer appear on the transporter pad? When we dock it?
How did you dock it? Did you fly into the gates or did
I
you?
flew in through the
If you fly
door.
in through if you fly in through the door, you will appear at the teleport. No, at the elevator. If you use the button, you will appear at the teleport.
What are
But
we
that's
talking
the
about?
thing. I did use the button and it didn't actually work. I did still appear at the elevator.
What are we talking about?
Well, the thing is the new space dog
Yeah.
that was introduced. Before, when you were just like dock the station, you would automatically appear on the beam pad.
Right.
That's no longer the case. I always end up at the bottom of the elevators.
Hang on a second. Why would you wind up at the bottom of the elevators?
Well, it's on the side of near the exchange, you know.
Yeah, I know.
But when I docked the ship, and I ended up like that. But when I beamed it earlier today, I also ended up in being.
Well, it saved me all that extra
bottom of the
exercise of
elevators.
running, but let's see what happens when I get
That's
here.
kind of weird. So it's kind of weird. I don't like it. I used to like having guaranteed that I'm gonna end up on the transporter pad, but that's no longer the case, and I
Okay,
miss it.
so hang on. Approaching space dock.
So when you choose the button to approach the station, then it gives you the option to beam down.
Right.
I still don't end up on the
Well,
on the
I haven't really
transporter
paid
pad.
attention. That's why I'm doing it right now.
I haven't either, but I noticed this today, and I'm like, wait, that's hello,
Oh, there you are. You're right behind me.
disappeared in front of you. Oh look, it's a sexy J.
All right, so I'm going to hit approach station. Is that what you want?
Yeah, approach station, and then there's a beam.
Okay, beam to
Beam
station.
to station, yeah. Where did you end up?
I'm in the transporter.
Okay, let me try it again. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I was moving my ship and it actually grabbed me into the docking segment first. Approach station, beam to station. Let me see. Set source. Oh no, I might have been just still moving my ship at the opening door, and it probably grabbed me before the command to
yeah, that could be
beam to station actually popped in. That probably must have been it, because I was like, why? Wait, what happened here?
So Talia
So
says
the
I'm having
elevator is
flashbacks to a few days ago when someone's stream was filled with J's.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
J's all the time.
Triz probably. Triz does get that a lot.
I still love
Triz
seeing somebody did the video of Breach using all J's.
Oh, I would love to do Breach with a J. I mean, I do all those missions. I remember the J kind of doesn't look as dwarfing when you're on the Leviathan TFO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Leviathan's huge.
Leviathan, whatever you bring, it's still gonna look small compared to like the V'ger massive superstructure. Like, whoa.
Yeah, doing that with an escort though is really sad. Would you be up for a little Hive Onslaught since I need some dreadnoughts?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yep. I'm still waiting for that rumored revamp of DJ. I
Reboot?
heard about it ages ago that it was supposed to get a revamp, like some
Yeah,
visual
I haven't heard that
overhaul.
it's in process. Weewu?
Ew.
Yeah, I keep hearing that it's in process, but it's been like I think over a year since
Yes.
I've heard about it, and still.
Yeah, I don't
nothing.
think it's high on the list with the
Hey, Mom.
conversion. Hey, yes, Board King.
I wanted to
Come
join.
on.
Well,
now you come in.
Now you tell
We've
us.
just been dragged into it.
Sorry. I was like, I had my microphone up and I thought I was talking to y'all.
Nope. We're still
Nope.
silent. I assumed you were still doing something else. We'll pull you into the next one.
Okay.
Let's see. Taz is all done with his stuff. What else do you have
I
left?
still
there,
have
Chris?
Herc frigates.
Herc frigates. That
20
Swarm?
Herc frigates.
We could do Swarm.
Yeah.
Swarm's
Oh,
good.
I still have to disruptor damage in space, but I would need to swap ships for that
Well, that's
one.
okay. I will switch tunes when we're done here and see what I've got on the other one.
Oh
'Cause
no, I forgot to switch my specialization.
oh no,
Or nor.
like
whatever
things are
shall
going
you
to
do?
die.
Hmm.
Oh, look, a Cardassian ship. You don't see those quite often these days.
That's true. You don't.
I admire your
I was actually flying one. I do like the Galor / Keldon class.
I
Very
used to fly one
competent
and really liked the build that I had on it. That was a long time ago.
I still have mine, I just don't have the room to move the stat fleet. It's actually on it, because it's used as an additional inventory for me. Right now.
Ow!
Yes. Yes, got
Ow!
out
Is that
Taz
because
got
of the
out
specialization?
Yeah.
Or Taz, that must be frustrating.
Now Taz knows how we feel all the time.
How the tables have turned.
Well, it's only for one game.
I was actually, I caught a bit of Chris O's stream this morning, because he was still like for an hour when I popped in, and we did Hive Elite,
Ooh.
and I was in the Viridian, like the massive 32nd century Osiris ship, and I didn't die, and I actually pulled off over 100k. So I was like,
We did ISE yesterday with my oldest tune, but in a ship that we're just rebuilding for her. It was pathetic.
Oh.
50,000.
oh.
Everyone laughed at me.
Well, that's the thing. I never actually get close to 100, but you know, on the lead, it's a little bit longer, so you can put a lot more damage in. So
Oh, it went pretty dang fast. Let's see, it was Graz, Chandra. I can't remember who else was in it last night, but it was people who knew what they were doing, and me.
yeah.
is not the end.
I'm going to go work on a ship on the side and master it and get really, really good at it and learn how to play the game after all these years. And then I'll come back and surprise everybody, at which point the new standard will be so high I'll be nowhere near it.
We
No,
have built
it's always the
two.
chase. It's always the chase for us.
Say that again, Taz?
We have built for you. It's
I
just
know.
for you to take the time and build it.
I actually have time now. After the
Let's
party.
make your
You
jellyfish.
say that,
Yes, we
you
need to make my
say
jellyfish.
that, but then again, there's always something.
There's always something. The doing this Trek of the Day thing is taking up a lot more time than I figured it would. So I'm working on trying to do that, but I'm now
Streamline the
5 days
process.
behind. And with not being home this afternoon, it'll make me 6 days behind. So I'm probably going to have to do a whole weekend
Maybe
Trek.
do it this weekend, Trek.
Yeah,
instead of
it'd be like a
day.
half an hour show. I may do that just because it's still going to take 13 hours prep time.
Besides, sometimes you really need to look hard for that special fact that actually is relevant to
Yeah.
people and like make stuff up. I think this weekend Trek would just make it a little bit less.
Yeah,
sometimes
it'd probably
to
be
put up
closer
this
to like a
shit.
half-hour show then versus the 7 minutes. The thing
Yeah.
is, you get into
You
the
get
big
more
shows and the
stuff.
processing time to turn it into a video and then to upload it's just like, oh my god. It took an hour and a half to upload the 15 minutes yesterday. But, you know, set
I
it
mean,
up
it doesn't
and
have to
run
be
it at night
longer.
when I go to bed.
You don't have to set for like a set amount of time.
Yep, maybe I will try that, especially with Discovery coming, not Discovery, Section 31 coming out
up. Yeah.
tomorrow night at midnight for Friday. So that's what somebody said. It was going to be a midnight West Coast release.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well. So it would be like
3 a.m.
9
my
a.m.
time, and that would be like 9 a.m. your time.
9 a.m. my time. So that's the same time as they would release Discovery episode.
Okay, so same.
Yeah.
Let me switch tunes. Taz wanted to fix his, and Board King wants to join us. Is that correct on all bases?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. We're going to do Swarm, so...
Check that on my end.
Swam, yes.
Shawarma.
Shawarma.
Shawarma, dude. Okay, this doesn't actually make sense. Why is it here?
Let's see what
Well,
we
at
got
least my
next.
traits are back, and they're actually save, and they actually work.
Let's see, I have repaired shields in space, and that's about it, so no problem. Let me send out invitations here, except Taz and Chris are still in things because I got stupid and forgot to break the party.
No, we're not. Is it worth to get kinetic and physical damage resistance rating in space? I guess it's worthy to
It is if
increase
you're
the
doing
torpedo
VOD war.
impact. Oh yeah, those snake neck bastards. They are like Kardashians, really.
Yeah.
Visually.
Well, the VOD war used that artillery thing, and I find it's effective for that.
Yeah,
But it's not high on my list.
that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so this
'Cause,
coffee
like,
is better if you do it with sugar, but I think it's also a little too weak, so I'll have to cut back on the water level. And still not buy it again. It was
they're
another
trying
one.
just to salvage it.
It was coffee that was for a good cause, you know. I can't remember, some group was selling coffee. I'm like, yeah, well, that's fine. I'll buy a pound of it, or whatever it is these days, 12 ounces.
Yeah.
I'll buy it for different. This was the local dog rescue.
Oh,
And they had teamed up with the coffee house to, sell their coffee. It's fine. It's floral, we'll call it that.
Laurel.
Floral. There's a very sweet, flowery smell to it.
That sounds gross for coffee.
It would be fine if it was a tea, but it's got the bitterness underneath it. Is everybody ready for Swarm? Have you switched out
Yes.
your whatever you want to do there, Taz?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I did the same.
Okay.
I don't.
We are queued. We have flashy green things going on.
Flashy green thing.
Flashy green things. And we have the electricians coming out today.
Ooh.
Somewhere between 8 and 10, which just screws up my day. Wee-woo?
We
We were vertical engaged.
So hopefully by this time tomorrow, I'll be able to have lights on downstairs. Yay.
Is it completely affecting you downstairs?
It's my
Like
living
that.
room and the 2 bathrooms and the upstairs bathroom.
That kind of
So
sucks.
I have lights, but I don't have like the ground fault interrupters working. So something's tripping it, and whoever wired this place has all the GFIs for the house on the same circuit. So if it trips one, it trips them all. It's the weirdest thing, and unfortunately I'm going to
That's
have to put the-
lousy. That's
Oh.
lousy electric work.
Yeah, it is. It's terrible electric work, and it's one of the things that as I renovate the house, I'm going to have them redo all the electrical.
Yeah.
But that's
God,
okay.
that's always the most burdening thing to do.
We'll rent a house someplace else for a month and let
Yeah,
them
you
rip this
literally
thing
can't
apart.
be inside because that's completely
Yeah, exactly.
worthless to be there. Hello, I bring a small ship.
Just a teeny tiny one.
Teensy little thing, just had it in a very small storage space. It's just like, yeah, let's put that-
Constellation J.
It's
Yeah.
subtly named.
I mean, no, it's a lineage of ships. I have Constellation, Disco Connie. I got Constellation mirror version of it, I think. And I think there's one more I have, a Constellation, which is like down the lineage of Constitution ships. That's just like the next Enterprise kind of like a thing, where they get the appropriate numbers and letters. We didn't actually. Universe was the latest one to add to that lineage. Actually, of all of them,
Yeah.
there were constellations in my roster before. I like the name. It does fit a proper starship name. Really hoping they'll finally get back to it and give it a few more polygons to the details and stuff. Because like towards like if you compare it to the renders done by
All 5
Drexler,
ships go racing for that last sun power.
I'm not. I'm just moving along to the satellites.
I'm going to
The
take the
furthest
satellite on the east side.
Yeah, so where I got that.
You are very welcome for the in-car entertainment. Source says, home, docking clamps locked, transporting my butt home.
That's weird. Wonder if that's something to do with the shield.
Satellite is back online.
Just having a very weird effect on my ship when I move away from it, and I'm wondering what's causing it.
Do you mean that blue stuff getting the yellow stripes inside it?
No, it's like suddenly the windows disappear of the hull.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Windows reappearing. If I look straight onto your ship, the windows show. If I look at your ship from any angle, the windows don't show.
Yeah, it's new. It's never happened before. I have a vanity shield on, the Aegis Covariant shield, and we'll try to remove it and see if it makes a difference. Because sometimes, like the... Yeah, that's the shield. It's no
Yeah.
longer happening. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. I'm not that adamant in keeping it, but that's interesting to know.
The last of the
Or when you guys using the tornado?
Not me. It looks like it's,
Someone else.
On behalf of your
Sound
eyeballs,
machine.
I'm sorry.
On behalf of Tazzy, he's already not. He enjoys this very much.
It's such a fun ship, though.
third ship spotted at
Yeah,
escape
for
route.
you.
Get over there. Head to
Oh, you've got the... Is that yours? Is that that DMA yours?
Yes.
Love it. The effect is so spot on from the show. I'm surprised how well they pulled it off. I mean, it's 10,000 times smaller compared to the
Yeah.
real thing, but it's supposed to be a small one.
Yep.
But they really nailed it, the look of it. From every angle, it looks very spot on.
I saw it one time and went straight and bought it. It was like, first time I saw it, what is that? Got the
It's
mention,
so
left my,
shiny. I have to
left my
have it.
groove, jumped straight over to the auction house, bought it, did one patrol and was like, oh, happy.
Yeah. It's like when it comes to ships that got a revamp from the tier 6 ships, I think this one and Annex 1 kind of stand out as the low quality end. Like Annex 1 has aged really poorly, even though they revamped it already once. From the original model that was like more of an approximation. What is that sun effect?
Sorry.
What's this? Is that you?
Yeah.
The thing above me, the sun thingy, what's that?
Oh, that's the tornado.
That's the unstable planetoid. I create
Unstable
planet.
planet. How do
Unstable
you do
what?
that?
What
Is that a
is
console?
that?
Yeah, it's a console.
Wait, which one?
It's the Genesis device. It creates
Oh, okay, yeah,
planet,
that.
but it's unstable, so when the planet is fully formed, it detonates.
From the
I don't
legendary.
think I've ever seen it in action.
It's amazing, especially if you're sitting straight into it. It literally forms a planet from the ground up, so it looks really great. And it lasts for a while, so if you see it, fly over to it and take a look. It's quite different close up.
I swear I will repeat that as soon as we get the hot taking care of.
I do
Since we're
have
having
that
the
console.
BAK issue, Swear asks, did anyone lose photos of Scott Bakula in their inventory? Badum-tish.
Wait, what?
It's a joke. Don't worry. Humor.
No, I was gonna say, we can't have photos in our inventory.
We got to have pictures of Q way back in the Winter Wonderland days.
Mm-hmm.
You used to get so many pictures of Q and you'd trade them in for things before. I think
Yeah.
before we did
One of
the,
my characters still has one of the vouchers for one of the events.
Oh, God.
Protect the refugee ships.
I had so many vouchers for so many things, and much as I didn't get full value for trading them in, it's like, oh, well, I got 12 inventory slots back. That was worth it.
Yeah, and especially these days.
Yeah.
You barely have enough.
I bought more inventory slots for these guys, and now my other guys are just filled with stuff, and it's... But you can't give it up. I might need it someday.
Somebody's
I'm already at
destroyed
max
the
cap, I
dreadnought.
can't
Wow.
have more.
Say that again, Lord King?
Someone's already destroyed the dreadnought.
Oh, yeah.
We're speeding up the evacuation.
Yeah,
And we didn't even do it
went-
particularly quickly. It just...
No, it wasn't. It didn't melt very quickly, but
Refugee
it
ships
melted down eventually.
It got in there kind of on the side. Oh, apparently I have repair shields in space. Gee, I didn't know that. Let's go do some take some damage.
You didn't know you had that?
I wasn't paying
Okay.
attention.
Right.
Well, otherwise I'd go stand in the middle of where all the bad guys are and let them shoot me intentionally.
My kinetic damage resistance is 54%.8. That's not bad, is it?
Nope. It's not
It's
bad.
really good.
And my average resistance is around 43, 45 on all else accounts.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, but then again, I definitely built it for durability. No, honey, tractor beam isn't gonna work for me. I'm too massive. You can't tractor a space station.
Yeah.
Not with your small swarmer ship. That's not gonna work.
escape route Beta.
That ain't gonna
The
slide.
refugee ships.
But that might
Ships
engage my
spotted
beam
at escape
overloads.
route Gamma. Get over there.
Curse block. Do we know the duration of the Section 31 movie?
It's a 2-hour movie, if that's what you're asking.
2-hour movie.
I can get an exact, but I want to say the preliminaries I heard was like 212 or 26, which is on the
Oh, like-
long side. But that was a
They-
preliminary.
Refugee ships heading down escape
Long
route
side,
Gamma.
and then I remember the extended edition of Lord of the Rings.
Well, okay. The thing with Lord of the Rings is it's like a couple movies where it's just pretty much good, and there's not really a good point to break it to do anything else. Versus, ooh, we can throw in some extra pew pew here. You can, yes. Or you
But
can
should
just
you?
get. Yeah, should you? That is the question.
That is a really valid question.
No, I really want it to be good. I heard so far, the few things I've heard is it's good as a standalone thing, it's just not particularly good Trek. So, like,
to
Skeleton
be
Crew, in my
expected.
opinion, was good. It's
Did you
not
watch
good
it?
Star Wars, yeah, I did. It's not good Star Wars, but it's good.
Oh no.
I mean, because...
No, it's Goonies.
yeah,
Goonies
you're right,
in
it's Goonies.
space.
It's Goonies in space. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It didn't need the Star Wars name on it, which I think actually these days is a bit of a detraction. Because a lot of people are just like, I don't want to watch anything Star Wars. But as a standalone thing, it was pretty good.
Which
I
one?
love that.
Skeleton
like,
Crew?
Oh, okay.
Escape route Beta.
I love that so far Disney, after buying Star Wars, had more flops
Yeah.
than success out of it. Like, I get it that they still get money out of it, but I don't think that they're getting half of what they were expecting, what they should have expected if they've done it right. But they've oversaturated. First, they oversaturated the market with it, because like as soon as they started with the Force Awakens, there was a yearly Christmas release of a Star Wars film, either directly a sequel or is it just a spin-off? But there was always something. Then they went with the TV series, and I remember way back when Lucas was exploring the option to actually make a TV series. And he just realized that making it to the quality and the standard he would like it to look like, it was just not feasible for him to do it. So he stepped away from the concept. And I respect that, because I think that's the thing, that if a Star Wars TV series works for Disney, it's more of an accident than intention. they end up like they derail it one way or another. Like they so oversaturated with the need of you to follow up with everything after The Mandalorian, that people just stepped away from all of it. Yeah. Not just from one show, but they stepped away from all of them. And then they went with the
Stargate Wars says Section 31 has a runtime of 1 hour 30 minutes to 1 hour 50 minutes, depending on the source.
What? That's weird. That's short.
No, 130 is for a streaming.
That's 2 hours 10 minutes. No, 1 hour 30. Okay, never mind.
1 hour 30
minutes.
It's an hour and a half versus 2 plus to an hour 50. So apparently my numbers are from my very preliminary. And Satalia says, is Skeleton Crew similar to Prodigy? No.
Skeleton Crew actually steals the concept from Prodigy. I mean, not steals, but the premise, the reasoning behind it is very much similar.
Probably because I haven't watched Prodigy,
Prodigy, so you don't know. But I've seen. I mean, I love first season of Prodigy. Second one was. It got too much. It tried to kill too many birds with one stone. They probably were aware that they might not get a third season, so they kind of squeezed things together, bringing more elements into it.
Interesting.
I did enjoy Will Wheaton in it.
Oh, well, I like him. Still not planning to watch it unless I'm really desperate. And it's been cold this winter, but not cold enough for me to get out the quilts and sit there and quilt. So maybe next winter I will quilt. Good morning,
It's
Joshua.
not about TV series. It has nods to Picard. The second season has actually nods to Picard. The first season, the third season definitely, because they nod to Beverly and the fact that she's expecting. So there are elements that try to tie up things together. The fact that Starfleet swapped its direction from exploration to mostly self-defense and self-preservation mode after the Mars attack. That's also mentioned, and how Janeway fought teeth and nail to actually preserve a fracture of her program of cadet inclusion. That was a really nice touch, because it kind of showed that she really cared for bringing more people into Starfleet with the concept of hope, rather than just being pew pew battle oriented. Not only soldiers, but also scientists, explorers, people who are open to new things.
That's a comment that I kept hearing popping up from people who were talking about Section 31, even though nobody's seen it yet, which is they are happy that Star Trek is moving away from Roddenberry's view of the future, but I think what they keep missing is part of that view of the future is hope. And
that's the most captivating element of the Star Trek. I love the concept that we've moved so far away from where we stand now today in that kind of vision of future, that we don't dwell on the religion, we don't dwell on money, we don't draw and dwell on the acquisition of things. I love the scene where Picard introduces Rose to the concept of how their future looks like. We don't have money, we don't have poverty, we don't have starvation, and that's not something that's not doable. If we've allocated money that exists now, even if we kept money, we could have equally to all. It's just there are people that are blocking that concept because they are unwilling to see that it's beneficial to everyone, because they care about benefiting themselves. And untangled our brains from the concept of like constantly acquisitioning of things, we could have had a lot more, and we could probably have more stability. But you know, try to force people to think differently if they're unwilling to do so. You can't reprogram people's minds. So it took generations, and according to Trek, it also took another world war to actually achieve that.
Yeah, well, let's not do that. And welcome home, Swear. How about one last one before I go down and start doing stuff?
You're gonna be doing stuff while I'm in. I swapped ships, so I might get some disruptor damage in.
Okay, what do we want to do for one last one here?
Kobayashi.
You want to do the Kobayashi?
Yeah, haven't done it with this one.
Oh,
character
okay.
yet.
Is that okay with everybody?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, it's quick. It's painless. You know what? And I will bank this one. Wee woo?
Wee woo.
We were.
And yes, if you're asking, you can bank these things. Just decide what points you want to get, click it, and log out without accepting the rewards. And then the next time you log into that tune, it will give you points, which in my case is going to be in 3 hours. So if I've got 321, that would make it about 10:30.
I'll just play it again tonight. I don't care.
Well, I'm doing it on 5 tunes, so if I can get some of these done in advance, it's just like click, 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 and we're done.
Do you make a PNG screenshot that has more blank page than actually needs to? Oh god. Some people are very talented, I guess.
Some people are
Like,
very talented.
you're making a screenshot of your computer. Why is there like 10 centimeters on each side of whiteness? As if you were taking a screenshot of a blank page that contains something. The system doesn't have that blankness in it, so I don't know.
Well, if I do a screenshot, it screenshots both of my screens on the same screenshot.
Oh, that's unfair. Look at that. My cloak works on this side, and it's the same effect as on the 32nd century ships. That's not fair.
Okay.
We've lost all power, therefore we're going to go scooting around this little grid here. Like we've got power.
Lost all power, struck a gravitic mine. Full shield. It was at much cool, but yeah, they struck a gravitic mine, yeah. Now you know who you're trying to fool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hate
Look at those
let other
flash
people
beams.
Let other people fight.
What? What'd you say?
He's
said
just
let other
jealous of
people
Taz.
fight.
Another wave is coming your way.
I'm not in a heavy hitter anymore. I'm in a collector. I pull everything in.
Get ready for another wave.
So you just greedy Ferengi now? Trying to pull everything in?
Mm-hmm.
That's unlike you, Taz. You spend too much time reading the rules of acquisition and they got too much into you?
No.
For a second there, I was afraid.
I have 180 more damage for space shields, so...
Get ready
Just
for another wave.
180. Go ahead and shoot me, guys. Just shoot me.
Well, you're taking the shield damage still.
Yeah. Well, the shields are good, therefore they're just not taking a lot of damage and don't need a lot of repairing.
Gosh, I
Wow.
cannot. Oh.
Well, if you luck out, you might actually get some Tholians, and they are using Tetrian damage, so that might actually kick your shields a little bit more.
That would be good.
I had the last few times, because I've run this a few times already. Testing out a few things.
The next wave is incoming.
Oh god, not the thing, not the P in space, go away.
Oh,
Guns
P Pee in space.
It's Undine's pee in space. It's yellow.
Oh,
and
that
it's
one.
A blob.
I thought you were talking about the Malon.
No, they're just gassy. Their diet consists 100% of beans, and if they don't release it outside, they all die.
The next wave is incoming. Enemy assault incoming. Survive the onslaught.
Truth be told, Maitland did look like they were about to blow up because they're gassy, so that's my headcanon for them. Why are they shooting those bioneural warheads? They don't ever
Well,
do
when you're doing
anything.
it in the long campaign, then there's a more significant effect of having the
They
warheads
could
out
do
there.
anything right now for the event one.
Nope. It's just they left it in from the big one, not from the little ones.
Bright light, everybody.
Good-oak.
Going to bed?
And I am radiant. That's what Acolyte I
You
got.
are. You are. And I got my 25,000 just
I
as we
can't
wrap this
see
thing up,
anything.
right?
Everything is white.
Yeah?
I am not doing that. I don't know what that is.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Gosh darn
Hello,
it.
Cliff.
I can't see anything. What the hell is that?
Eyes.
Well,
Me eyes.
Kicking
Just
everybody from the team
unhinged
so I can
brightness.
do this.
Well, I've done that with my
and
disruptor, so I'm happy.
this. Good.
did
Now in
someone
theory,
die twice?
Nope, not me. Not me.
Not
this
me.
time.
Not me. In fact, I've not even died once with this ship on anything.
Oh, sweet.
Nice. Show off.
Some of us are special.
It's the name of the ship, that's why.
What's the name of the ship?
June Henley.
June Henley. Okay.
It's my grandma's name.
Ah.
I never did a ship dedication for her when
Oh,
she passed
that's
away.
nice of you.
Does anyone want a Protostar kit frame?
A what?
I have a Protostar kit frame to give away. Does anyone want one?
Not for me, no.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nah, I
No.
think I have that.
I already have a Protostar.
Swear says a what? And Cliff says I would love one. So you've got two people there.
A Protostar kit frame came with a Protostar lockbox, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
I don't know.
I'm at
it's-
Earth Space Dock 4. Come and trade me.
I wasn't blown away with it, but of course, what am I using for a kit frame at the moment? Oh, I'm still in the Rizian one, which isn't bad, though the old Ryza one I like better. Anyway, I am out of here, folks, so as we'd like to say around here, on behalf of the Dark Mom Consortium and Moopsy in the Morning, I want to thank everyone for joining me today. No show this evening unless the Christmas party gets canceled, and no show tomorrow morning unless the Christmas party gets canceled, but I'll still...
What if they cancel the Christmas party while you're driving there?
Oh, this has happened. I have
Mom
been...
will leave a huge crater, nuclear crater of the explosion of madness.
Nah. Except I've already paid for the hotel room, so I'd probably still go out there and just go to the pizza place right around the corner from the hotel and get myself a pizza and go camp out in the room and just chill for the evening. But yeah, it has happened where everybody who was going to be in the class got sick, injured, had to work late, and I'll be halfway there and I get the message on Slack going, hey, we know you're driving in, hate to do this to you, but...
No.
Oh, it's better than driving the remaining, 300 miles. So I will take that. I appreciate that they think about it. Because I've only gotten there once and not had class. But it does happen. Anyway, so no show tonight, no show tomorrow morning. We'll be back tomorrow night. And then be back on Friday morning exhausted because I'm going to try and watch Section 31. So everyone have a wonderful day. And as we like to say around here, stay moopsome.
Moopsy.
Moopsy, Moopsy. Shun the non-believer. Shun.
Take
Turn
care.
them all to hell.